morning, everybody.
Hey, perfect timing, Henry. The new pages are printing out right now.
Are you sick?
It's just a cold.
Oh, no.
Bless you. Bless you.
Would you please stop that? Fine.
See, it's creepy if no one says it.
Is it a head cold or more of a chest thing?
Head, I guess.
Oh, okay. Sore throat?
Yeah, a little.
Oh, dear. Fever? Body aches?
Yeah, I guess. Listen, I'm not taking that.
It's not for you. Everyone knows if you're exposed to a virus, you only have a small window of time to fight off infection. Early action is key.
Good God, Henry. If you'd ever been in the army, your own men would have held you down and dry shaved you.
Camp Minnetonka. Good times.
Whoa. Would you please maintain the 5-foot perimeter?
What?
Do you people never log on to the Mayo Clinic website? Uninfected persons are advised to maintain a minimum 5-foot perimeter from the patient.
They advised to sit on the patient's snot rag?
Hey, guys. Ian, I brought you some soup from downstairs.
I thought we ordered chicken wings.
Wings are for when you're drunk. Soup is for when you're sick.
That's what my mom used to say. Oh, she loved her wings.
Oh, careful, Maddie. You want to maintain a minimum 5-foot perimeter.
Why?
So you don't catch his cold.
Well, that's a little heartless. Didn't your mother ever comfort you when you were sick?
Yeah, of course. She was very loving. She used to sing to me over the intercom.
Oh. Maddie, this is good stuff.
Hey, can I get a bite there?
Oh, careful. I wouldn't advise you to eat from the same spoon as you would. Okay. All right. Okay, you know what? I've had enough. I'm going to go and read these pages in a more hygienic setting. Like the bathroom at a Greyhound bus. The printer's jammed.
Oh, I can fix that.
Here, let me help you.
Hey, I got fingernails if you need them.
Back off, all of you. Back off right now.
Or what? You're going to moisten and soothe us to death?
Look, I don't want any trouble, okay? I just want to get out of here healthy.
We can be your friends, Henry, but we can't make you healthy.
Careful. I think he's crazy enough to use that thing.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be all over the top about this, but I just can't afford to get sick right now. I'm swamped at work. I'm supposed to go away for the weekend, and once I get a cold, it takes weeks for it to go away, so you understand, right?
It's a trick! I got it!
Here you go.
Thanks, man.
Batty bunkers crazy, loopy loony hazy. Chaotic, neurotic, peculiar and amazing. Demented and deranged, particularly strange. Frantic, raving, shaky, flaky, making me insane.
Audrey, if you don't mind, I'm going to take off a little early. An inconsiderate person gave me his cold, and I'd like to spare the rest of the staff.
Henry, if you're hungover, just say so.
Though it really is a cold.
A cold. And that publishing convention I went to in Switzerland had nothing to do with my perky new ass. Oh, like you hadn't noticed.
Can I go home now?
I'll walk to the elevator with you. I have a lunch date with Professor Huggles.
But Professor Huggles, the children's author?
Yes, we just signed him. What a coup. While other publishers are lunching with Mailer and Updike, I'll be debating whether a toaster would actually say I've got bread in my head.
Audrey, this is huge. How did you get him away from Random House?
Well, let's just say I waved something irresistible in front of him.
Your perky new ass?
No, a big advance check. You have been watching.
Well, Audrey, whatever you paid, it was worth it.
Down, boy.
No, for Professor Huggles. He was my absolute favorite as a kid. The first book my mother ever read to me was The Dog and the Frog Make Friends with a Hog.
Nothing forges a bond like reading to a child. My son and his nanny, still very close. He's never forgiven me for firing her. But what could I do? She made herself a Reuben with the good cheese.
Audrey, could I come alone to lunch? I would love to meet the man who wrote Ants in France Wear Pants When They Dance.
Good. Because I'd love to drink and drink till I can't think.
What are you doing? I'm trying to find my library card so Professor Huggles can autograph it.
Henry, you're a publishing professional. Free books. The whole idea makes my skin crawl. Here it comes. Oh, Tammy brought that gorgon of a wife. Fellas, what a lovely surprise. Hello.
Hello, Audrey.
Thomas, I'd like you to meet my associate, Henry McNeely.
Professor Huggles, what a profound honor.
Thank you, Henry.
I don't want to give you my cold, but I do want you to know what a tremendous hero you are to me. I have admired your work since I was a kid, and it's a real pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Huggles.
It's Black.
Excuse me?
My name is Phyllis Black.
Oh, well, please forgive me, Mrs. Black. So, Professor Huggles.
He's black like me.
Couldn't I just call you Professor Huggles?
That's fine, son, just fine.
Okay.
Just don't say it too loud, or every brat in this restaurant will be jumping on his lap.
Did you bring the advance check? Well, Phyllis, I thought we might toast the occasion first, perhaps over champagne.
Thomas can't drink champagne.
Makes me hiccup.
So how about that check? Yes. Why cloud the moment with warmth and civility?
It's fun to hiccup.
Yes, it is.
Here we are. And Thomas, may I say on behalf of Woodwind Press that I am proud to welcome you to the family. Thank you.
Professor Huggles, I know this is a business meeting, but I just have to say that one of your books truly changed my life. When I was a little kid, I was scared of the dark. I was just terrified until I read Kyle the Kite Learns to Smile at the Night.
Oh, Kyle the Kite. His fears were as strong
as his tail was long.
Good memory, son.
To this day, whenever I'm scared of something, like the handprints on a subway pole or raw halibut, I just think of the last line of that story. So paste on a smile like our friend Kyle, the scaredy kite riddled with fear.
Excuse me, pal, little service?
And you'll find the frightfulest, ghoulish, uptightfulest things are scared off by good cheer.
Wonderful. A beautiful recitation.
It's been 20 years since I first read that book, and I have yet to find better words to live by.
My dear boy, what a stirring testament.
Oh, God, again with the hugs.
You have brightened my day, Henry McNeely.
Here, let's start with this.
Hi, everybody.
The New York City School
What?
Board today.
Oh, he's got a thing for the news lady.
I love you, Linda Yamaguchi.
Sorry, Jake, I think she's married.
How do you know that?
Because she's not Asian.
Still got that cold, Henry?
8 days and counting. Thank you very much.
Did you go to the doctor?
Yes.
Did you get a prescription?
Yes.
Sleep with a vaporizer?
Yes.
This must have been the greatest week of your life.
Finally tonight, a sad note. Renowned children's author Thomas Black, best known as Professor Huggles, died today.
Oh, my
The
God.
winner of 3
Yeah,
National
I
Book
know.
Awards.
Yamaguchi, Gucci, Goo.
Army captain, was the author of 41 books, including the internationally acclaimed Kyle the Kite Learns to Smile at the Night. He also wrote
Unbelievable.
Ants in France.
I just met him last week.
Really? Was he sick?
No, not at all.
Ants. Professor Huggles, aged 76, died unexpectedly due to complications from a common cold. That's all the news for now. I'm Linda Yamaguchi saying good night.
Oh, Henry.
What?
You didn't give Professor Huggles your cold, did you?
No, we had lunch together, that's all.
Yeah, but you had your cold.
Yeah, but
Did you maintain the 5-foot perimeter?
Yes, I absolutely. Except for the hug.
You hugged him?
No, he hugged me. In case you haven't noticed, I don't go around hugging people. I'm Protestant.
You hugged the world's greatest children's author to death.
I didn't kill anybody.
You didn't use a gun or knife, but surely, sir, you took his life.
Would you cut that out?
If you hadn't let him get so near you, he wouldn't have died from your bacteria.
Please, Ian, would you show some respect? My childhood hero just died.
No one's denied the man has died. His death is surely bona fide. But you must confide he wouldn't have died if you hadn't committed homicide.
All right, I've heard enough. I'm leaving.
But still the children keep on grieving.
Grieving. Wow. He seemed pretty upset.
Yeah, he's a mess.
What'd we ever do before we got him?
Hey, Henry, how you doing?
Awful. I need a drink.
Anything in particular?
I don't know. I don't really have a regular drink. What would be a good drink for me?
Well, the blender's broken and we're out of bananas.
Just make it a scotch.
Scotch?
Straight up.
Okay.
Well, not so much.
Henry, what's wrong?
I think I killed a guy.
What?
I think I killed Professor Huggles. I gave him a cold, and it killed him.
Professor Huggles died? Oh, that's so sad.
I knew I was contagious. I shouldn't have gone anywhere near him.
Oh, Henry, you're being ridiculous. No one's going to blame you for that.
You killed Professor Huggles?
What? No. I just gave him a cold, and...
And what? You sneezed on him? My little daughter reads those books.
I didn't sneeze on him. We just hugged.
You had a cold and you hugged that sweet old man? Haven't you ever heard of the 5-foot perimeter?
Yes, are you kidding? I'm a huge proponent of the FFP. I've been known to give people 6 or 7 feet.
6 or 7 feet.
Sure.
That's funny. Hey, guys, we got a comedian here. You think you're real smart, don't you?
Oh, God, it's high school all over again. Kyle? Is that you? Come in, dear friend. Kyle, ow. Kyle. No, Kyle. Come on.
Henry!
I'm sorry.
This is the third night in a row you have woken me up screaming about Kyle. Who is this Kyle, anyway?
I told you he's a kite.
Well, Jennifer's boyfriend used to say Robert in his sleep. And now he sleeps with Robert.
I'm sorry. You know I've been under a lot of stress.
Well, I'm gonna have to start sleeping in my place until you and your kite work this thing out. Oh, no. My throat hurts. I think you gave me that cold, too.
2?
I didn't say 2.
Yes, you did. You said I gave you that cold, too. You think I killed Professor Huggles.
If I said 2, I meant that you gave me a cold in addition to your love and support in those books that you get for free and wrap up and try to pass off as gifts.
But, Tess,
Please. Now, you didn't kill that poor old man, okay? So not another word about this.
Kyle? Ow!
All right, so Frank gets halfway to New Mexico.
Right.
When, for some reason, he feels compelled to turn around and go back to the warehouse.
But why? Why would he go all the way back to the warehouse?
Because he wants to get caught. That's what killers do. You know that. You're a killer.
That's very, very funny. You know, I haven't slept in 3 nights because...
We know, Henry. You got beat up by a kite.
Kyle the kite.
Are you sure it was Kyle? Because I'd hate to see the wrong kite go to Prisons R Us.
Can I ever just have a real conversation with you? Obviously, the kite is a manifestation of my guilt, and now it's haunting me.
Look, I just hope this incident doesn't turn you against all wind toys.
I am responsible for a man's death.
You don't even know that Huggles caught your cold.
The timeline. Look at the timeline. Huggles died on a Tuesday. He exhibited his first symptom on a Saturday. Assuming a normal incubation period of 72 hours, he would have caught the cold on a Wednesday, precisely the day I hugged him.
You see, that this is totally irrational.
Well, to you, maybe. But you know what's irrational to me? That you don't feel any guilt about this whatsoever.
Me?
Yeah, you gave me the cold in the first place. If you hadn't been so cavalier with your germs, none of this would have happened.
So what are you saying? I killed him?
You certainly played your part.
It's no one's fault. It's life.
A man has died, and it's our fault.
Well, if you want to torture yourself, go ahead. But my conscience is clear.
Well, mine isn't. You know what I'm going to do? Tomorrow's the funeral. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to tell Mrs. Bleck what happened and see if she can find it in her ice cube of a heart to forgive me.
Mrs. who?
Mrs. Huggles. She's black.
I think the correct term is African American.
Coming. You must be Kyle.
Oh, isn't it awful?
Yes, it's a terrible loss.
I tell you, I'm never going to get that advance check back.
Audrey, this really isn't the day to be thinking about money.
Tell that to the widow Huggles. She cashed the damn thing this morning.
The day of her husband's funeral?
She should have seen that line of cars with the lights on outside the bank.
Henry.
Ian, what are you doing here?
Same as you. I saw the kite. I came to fess up.
You saw the kite too?
Don't get any big ideas. We're not going to bond over this. Where's the widow?
She's inside. The service is just starting.
Well, let's just wait for her out here. Or we could go inside.
Excuse me. Are you okay?
No,
Henry, let's just leave her alone.
I think I killed my grandpa.
What's that, sweetheart?
I had a cold, and he read me a story, and I sneezed on him, and now he's gone.
Oh, honey, you can't blame yourself.
I should have known better. I even stayed home from school, so I wouldn't get the other kids sick. You know, the 5-foot perimeter.
What's your name?
Ellen.
Ellen, listen. Nobody knows exactly how you catch a cold. All that's important is that your grandpa loved you very much, and nothing made him happier than reading you stories.
He's right. Sometimes stuff happens in the world, and nobody's really to blame. But your grandfather, he lived a long and wonderful life, and that's all any of us should be thinking about right now.
So it's not my fault?
It's no one's fault.
It's no one's fault.
Okay, I think I'll go back in now. Thank you.
How ridiculous have we been?
Feeling guilty, blaming ourselves.
She killed him.
No doubt about it.
Bye.